everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Chris, and for today's video, I'm going to be discussing can we really be cruelty free and while putting on my eyebrows. So let's get to it. I'm just gonna show you guys first the products that I'm gonna be using. I will be using the Benefit Goof Proof pencils in number 3 and number 4. I will also be using number 3 and number 4. This is the Goof Proof line. Cabrow. That's why I'm super close up because I'm going to be doing my brows. And the tools that I like to use is the MAC 231, and I'll show you why I like to use this. And this is from a starter kit from Eco Tools. But these are like my holy grail products and tools. And of course, I'm pretty sure when I pan this, I can have a dupe. But this is my friend gave it to me. The SD Edit palette. I don't know the ombre palette, the Edit Shadow palette. This is a Kendall Jenner, I believe. Anyways, it was gifted, but it was a Kendall Jenner collab. But anyways, I like to use this to pack like all over the lids on my eyebrows, just to kind of set it and add more color. And this one is for the inner, this part. But anyways, I know my lids are creasing right now, but I just wanted to show you guys the tools, my holy grail products to really give me brows, because as you can see, I don't have any brows. Anyways, I'll try to link down below the story of how I got my brows obliterated. I have a different video with that, and so I'll just show you this routine, and as well as I want to discuss about my thoughts of can we really be cruelty free. Let's go. Okay, I just want to preface this too by saying that I had this idea because today is Sunday, and this is my only day I can film lots and lots of videos for the week because I have a full-time job. So I figure, you know what, I might as well do it. I don't usually like to show my eyebrow routine, and I figure, you know what, let's do it. And I have this thing on my mind anyway. So I like to go in with the number 3, and I just use the brush that they have, and I will just lay it down all over my brows. This is not a tutorial. This is just what works for me. Anyhow, so I have been thinking about this topic for quite a while, and the first time that I kind of was thinking about it is when I tried to be vegan. A few years back, I decided, you know what, I want to be vegan. I want to help the environment. And because I was watching Cowspiracy, and then you get into the rabbit hole of YouTube, and then seeing all these vegan channels, and they're like cruelty free, I'm cruelty free, I'm not harming any animals, I'm vegan kind of thing. And I'm like, whoa. And so I started, whenever I would post Instagram, like, oh, hashtag cruelty free, no animals were harmed during this process of eating. And I think I kind of lasted straight vegan, I don't know, almost a year, 6 months, something like that. My Achilles heel, this is so awkward. My Achilles heel was definitely, and I hope you can still see me. My Achilles heel was definitely Filipino food and gatherings with my family, because food is not just about the taste, but it's a lot of association. And so for me, I associated Filipino food with love, with being together with family, with fun. And so that was the hardest fun part for me. And of course, my family really tried their best, and my friends, to accommodate me. It's, it was just too hard. So now I just try to have as much plant-based food as I want. But that's the history of the kind of like why I start kind of thinking of, can we really be cruelty free? Because I was totally on that hashtagging cruelty free platform, if you will. Platform? Kind of cruelty free hashtag, and I was thinking, oh, I'm cruelty free, cruelty free. And then I also see this like, oh, cruelty free products. Mac is not cruelty free because they go to China, and or product companies like NARS, because they test on animals to test it out. And I was just looking into that, and I was debating within myself, because we all like animals and we want to be nice. And yeah, I was thinking maybe I should be cruelty free. And then I was doing my research on how, for example, just an example, mica is made, a lot of it, I believe 80% from the statistics that I saw, from child labor. And that's not cruelty free. Maybe you see a brand that is claiming to be cruelty free, and by definition they're not harming animals, but enslaving, or not enslaving, let me rephrase that. Using child labor is definitely not cruelty free. So I ask myself, why is it that the term cruelty free are only applied to no harm to animals? Why is it not applied to harm to people? That was my question. And so hold on, I just want to show that's the number 4, and I just put it just to kind of outline my brows. This is why I showed you guys the products first, so that way you can just, or you already know what I'm using. So what I like to do is number 3 for this inner part, and the number 4 to outline the rest, just to kind of have that ombre look. So let me continue on my cruelty free, kind of thoughts, what was going through my brain. That, yeah, why is it that cruelty free only applies to the harm of animals? Like, if you really think about it, who picks the fruit? Migrant workers picks the fruit, picks our vegetables, and under conditions where basically not even some of this people, do your own research. I will link a Democracy Now! Links down below so you can see for yourself and you decide. This video is not for me to judge, like, oh, you're bad, why are you saying cruelty free? And this is not for me to say looking down on anyone. This is just like my thought process of this cruelty free stuff. Questions, let's have a discussion, right? This is not to judge anyone. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to have my commentary, okay? So just to kind of preface, like, I'm not here judging people who are cruelty free or not cruelty free. This is simply a discussion, or ignite discussion. And so we can't really label, in my opinion, cruelty is cruelty. You cannot just be cruel to animals and that's not cruelty free, and yet the sourcing of those products are not cruelty free if it's from derived from slave labor or cruel labor. And that's why, for me, unless we can have the cruelty free go beyond animals, I don't really know. I would feel very hypocritical if I'm like, oh yay, cruelty free, and then in the ingredients, because mica's everywhere, in terms of for makeup, I cannot really say it's going to be cruelty free. Like, I can't go be on a cruelty free bandwagon if we're not addressing the people who are suffering, so we can get these products like Samsung, our phones. Can we really truly live? Can we live a cruelty free lifestyle in our day and age? No. And am I saying because you can't do it, like there's no point? Of course, if you want to try to be cruelty free, all the power to you. But for me, and I'm not saying never, 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 because I've tried being vegan before. Like at that time when I was vegan, like I would literally research all the ingredients and make sure I'm not having, like, I was vegan, I didn't buy any leather. I would research before I would buy shoes. I would research, I was trying really my hardest to incorporate as much vegan products and, hashtag cruelty free products as I can. So I think the answer to my question, for my own opinion, in our day and age, you can try to be as cruelty free as you can, and good for you. And of course, if it says cruelty free and we're not harming animals, of course that's something I like to see, and it makes me want to purchase the product more. But am I gonna go 100 cruelty free? I'm not sure. That's the truth, right? That's the honest truth. But can we live a cruelty free life in this world, in this capitalistic world? No. Should we do something about it? Yes. And those folks who work, those migrant workers are protesting and trying, not just protesting, because in order to make change in our society, you need to, in anything in life, you have to do a multi-pronged approach. So they're also lobbying their congressmen, and I know they had that big it was a successful, I'll try to look for it at the Democracy Now! Website, where they really had convinced the Yum Corporation, which owns, KFC, Taco Bell, to really for them to outsource their tomatoes better, where the workers are getting paid proper amount. So change is is happening, but with anything, it's very slow, but at least it's happening. So my eyebrows are done. I don't know if this concept really worked, but that's how I do my browse. Excuse me. So yeah, so I would like to pose that question to you. Do you think we can be cruelty free in our day and age? Let me know your approach. Let me know your answers below. Let's have a conversation about this, because I think it's very important. And I think there should be an organization. You know how they have PETA and they have the approve on the label, or the leaping bunny, like this product didn't harm any animals. UNICEF should have a label there too, like all the raw materials of this product come from laborers where they earn a living wage. Let's do that. How amazing. I'm gonna see if I can somehow get a petition for this, but let's do that. Have a label. These people who work on this, like, you know how they have free trade, and I know there's controversies there as well, but let's have that. Let's have that on our label. Of course we should care for animals, because we're animals, we're humans, we're animals ourselves, we're human species. But let's care about animals and our fellow humans. That should be just as important of a goal as being nice to animals too. And that's about it. That's the end of my cruelty kind of rant or thoughts on it. If you like this kind of videos, please subscribe. And today I'll be filming my flamingo Violet Voss one, so hopefully you stay in tune for that. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload that video. And I will see you in my next video. Comment as well, of course, on your thoughts on this issue. Of course, press that like button if you like it. Share it with people that you know who are thinking about being cruelty free. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.